Hello guys, LifeHackster here, and today we are going to review and test out the eufy bullet type E40 and the turret E41 PoE NVR security cameras. They were released together with the flagship PoE S4 cameras, which by the way has still been working good in my backyard ever since I installed it about a month and a half ago. And I will link that video down below if you haven't seen it yet. And because of that, I thought that this E40 and E41 cameras will be easy to test and make a video on. Well, I was wrong. And you will see why later in the video because these two models have issues. By the way, this E40 and E41 cameras were sent to me by eufy around the same time with their S4 NVR kit. So thank you, but this is not a sponsored video and they have no input or have previewed this. Both these bullet and turret cams have the same sensor and features, just different footprint. They record in 4K quality, 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution at 20 FPS. Both have the same 122 degrees wide diagonal field of view. It has spotlights for color recording at night and also has the traditional black and white infrared night vision. This also has the HDR to balance out the brightness and darkness in the footage. Both of them also has the blue and red flashing lights that you can trigger manually or set to trigger when smart motion is detected. Just like the S4, these are wired PoE or power over Ethernet cameras and currently will only record to eufy's NVR. If you want to know about eufy's NVR, you can watch my S4 video that's linked down below. And eufy's NVR has smart detection including facial recognition and also has the AI search to easily find recordings that you are looking for. For the E40, inside the box, you will get the camera, which is a bullet type, plastic body, and same thing with the mount. This black metal shroud though is metal. We have the status light, blue and red LED, and the spotlight. So there is only one spotlight, and the other one is the flashing blue and red light. On the bottom here, we have a screwed-in cover for eufy's Fusion Link, which is USB-C and a microSD card slot. And we have the speaker. As for connection, we have the Ethernet port to connect to the NVR or PoE switch, and we also have an optional 12-volt power port here, which we will not use. You also get a waterproof Ethernet lid, and this comes with a decent length, 18 meters or 59-foot Ethernet cable, a quick start guide and mounting screws and plastic anchors. As to the E41, you will get the turret type camera. Plastic housing, but the front part here is metal and the back part is plastic. The same layout, one spotlight and the other one is the blue and red flashing LED. We have the speaker and here is a screwed-in cover for the microSD card slot. As for connection, same thing, Ethernet port and an optional 12-volt power port. To install with the E41, remove the base plate and thread the Ethernet cable through it and screw it in using the 3 included screws. This can also be installed vertically or in a wall. We will use the waterproof lid, which we will thread in this cap first, then open up the slit of the silicone rubber piece and wrap it around the cable. Then thread in the longer piece, tines first, plug in the cable to the camera, and screw in the longer piece. Then push in the silicone rubber, tines out, then push in the cover and screw it in clockwise, which you will see the rubber piece coming out, but this will provide a waterproof seal on the connection. Then push in the cable through the hole. Now align the camera on the tab and push back to lock it in place. When installed, you can actually turn the camera base left or right if you want. It is a bit hard, but it can be done so as to position it to where you want it to face. And on the other end of the Ethernet cable, just plug it in on the back of eufy's NVR and it will be automatically added. Now, as to the E41 bullet type, it is not a bolt type joint. You have to loosen this and also these small screws so you can adjust it like for a ceiling install. Then just plug it in, and the screw holes, by the way, are the same as the turret one. And just screw it in with the 3 included screws and you can position it where you want it to face and tighten the small screws and the main arm screw to secure it in place. Let's check these settings in the app. When you open up the app, you will see these snapshots from your NVR cameras. This icon here goes to the timeline, which you can see it is recording 24/7 and the events are orange. Or you can also go to the events, and this is where you can view and download the footage to your phone. Or you can tap on the thumbnail to open up the live view, which loads up quick. In here, you can record the live view, take a screenshot, start two-way talk, which is full duplex, listen in, manually turning on the spotlight, which turns it to color mode, and you can also adjust the brightness. Gear icon for the settings, motion detection. You have global settings, which are the ones you set on the NVR, or you can set it separately for this camera. You can set the motion sensitivity, activity zones, where you can set up to 4 customizable zones. Detection response, you can set what smart events you want recorded and be notified about. We have light settings, adjust the brightness. There is this always on mode, which the spotlight will always be on all night. You can adjust the brightness and if you want it dusk to dawn or in a schedule. Then we also have motion activated and you can set how long it will be on. Video settings, I have set it to record 24/7 continuously. Recording quality, 4K at 20 FPS. Bitrate, I've set it to the max. Night vision, so there is street light. Then we have the spotlight mode, which will turn on when motion is detected. Then we have the basic infrared night vision mode. By the way, if you have selected street light option in night vision, the HDR automatically turns off. But if I change it to other modes, HDR is now accessible and you can turn it on. And we also have privacy zones. Audio settings. And on the notification, I have set it for text first, then thumbnail. Interval time between notifications, which I always set to 0, so no cool off. And you can change the notification tones. Now time to do some testing. So this is the video and audio quality of eufy's E41 PoE camera. And this is a video clarity test at 10 feet. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So this is the video quality of eufy's E41 PoE turret security camera at night. And this with the spotlights turned on. And this is what it looks like at 10 feet. 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of eufy's E41 turret PoE camera at night, and this with the infrared LEDs turned on, and there's 2 of them. And this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. As for notification speed, we are going to test it with the E40 bullet type PoE eufy camera. And I'm on my 5G cellular connection and it is 154. Let's check it out. I have the text and then the thumbnail setting on. So I'm gonna get a text notification first, just like that. And it has facial recognition, so as you can see, LifeHackster has been detected, and that's a snapshot. And when you click on it, it should open up the buffered footage. Just right there. Cool. 155.
This is the audio quality coming out from eufy's E40 PoE security camera. This is the audio quality coming out from eufy's E40 security camera.
Now let's talk about the issues that I found, which surprised me because I've been using and testing eufy cameras for a while now, and I thought they have dialed this down, especially that these models have been released for a while now. And also their S4 model doesn't have these issues. You saw the notification speed, but the notifications are inconsistent, especially after the first or second one. I noticed this when I was doing my detection distance testing, that I'm not getting notifications, but I do get the event recordings. I have set the interval time to 0, which I always do. Both the E40 and the E41 have this issue, and I tested this with one having the latest firmware and the other one I didn't update yet, because I thought it was the problem with the firmware, where the latest one addresses reducing push frequency. Well, now we're not getting reliable notifications, and I thought this is why we have a setting to change the notification interval so a user can customize how often he wants to be notified. Anyways, this needs to be fixed. The other issue is a bug on the spotlight settings, which is also present on both cameras. The E41 doesn't even turn on its spotlights when motion is detected. Just to show you, I have the spotlights on the night vision. I have the spotlights option turned on. That's the default. And also just to show you on the light setting, I have the always on turned off, but I have the motion activated turned on, and the brightness to get to the max 100% or 100% brightness when motion is detected. And has a timer here for lights. 30 seconds after that it will turn off, and I scheduled it from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. so it's 9:40 right now. I'm just showing you because there's a bug in the system from the latest firmware. As you can see, I'm gonna go right here and the spotlights will not turn on. It's just the infrareds. Just like that. It doesn't turn on. And even notification, it's not giving me any notification. The E40 on the other hand works, except after the motion has passed and the spotlight turns off, it goes to infrared night vision for a second, then turns on the spotlight again. And this becomes a cycle of lights and infrareds turning on and off. Alright, what do you think? Aside from the bugs and issues I have mentioned, video quality is actually pretty good in both daytime and at night. No issues with the NVR and the recordings. Eufy already knows about the issue, so they should be working on this, and hoping this will be fixed by the time I install this. I'm actually working on a business install and swap out from a DVR system to this eufy NVR 8 E41 turret camera setup. So give this video a like and subscribe with notifications on if you haven't done it yet, so as to not miss this video when it comes out. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.